Good morning, students. How's life?
I'm very well. And how about you, ma'am?
Everything's okay, thanks. Anyone absent today?
No one, ma'am.
Okay, good. Okay, class. Today we are going to discuss about narrative text of legend. Do you know about this text?
It's about story of something, ma'am.
Good, Angel. Before we discuss more about narrative text, I will show you a video. Please pay attention to the video carefully. Then make a note about informations that you can get from the video.
Okay, ma'am.
Let's enjoy the video.
This is a story about Malin Kundang. He was a boy from a very poor family who lived with his mom. His father is a sailor, but he had already died. Malin was a smart boy, but a bit naughty. He always chased a chicken and hit it with a broom until one day he slipped off and hurt himself. The wound left a scar on his head. When Malin grew up, he decided to go to city, so one day he will become rich by the time he went back to the village. Malin's mother disagreed with his decision because he was the only one she had. But Malin had already made up his mind. His mother had no other choice but to let her only child go. Malin was traveling by sea, so he came along with one rich merchant. He was hoping to become one of his crew and learn from that merchant. Malin went to any place wherever the winds took him. Soon he will become a great successful man. Many years has passed since then. Malin has become a rich merchant because of his hard work and married the most beautiful girl in the world. And he had forgotten his mother as well as the village. On the other hand, Malin's mother was getting older. She missed her child so much that she had always wait for Malin's return at the harbor every day until one day there was a merchant who stopped by the village. She knew it was Malin the moment she saw him. What makes her so sure is because of the scar on his hand. But Malin denied her as his mother because Malin felt ashamed to his wife and the crew. Then he was gone. Malin's mother was really upset. Then she started to curse him. On his journey, Malin's ship began to shake, and soon it turned into a story. Until now.
Well, after watching the video, what information that can you get?
It's about a legend, ma'am. The story about Malin Kundang.
Yes, you are right. Can you tell us where the legend come from?
It come from West Sumatra. Is it right, ma'am?
You are right. There are many legends in Indonesia. One of them is it in the video that come from West Sumatra. Next question is, how many characters are there? And who is the main character?
I think there are 4 characters, ma'am. They are Malin Kundang, his mother, his wife, and the villagers. And Malin Kundang is the main character in the story.
Good. What happened with the main character in the story? Did the story end happily or sadly?
The story has sad ending, ma'am, because Malin Kundang had been cursed by his mother into a stone.
Good response. Give applause for Angel. Okay, students, there are still many legends in both Indonesia or other countries. But, before we observe many other legends, let's discuss more about narrative text, especially legend. Now, we are going to talk about the definition. The social function. the generic structure, and the language feature of narrative text. Well, a narrative text is a kind of text that tells us about a story of something or someone chronologically. The purpose is to entertain the readers or listeners. There are several kinds of narrative text. One of them is a legend.
Excuse me, ma'am. How about fable? Is it a kind of narrative text?
Yes, fable is a kind of narrative text too. It tells us about animal story. Next, we are going to discuss about the generic structure of the text. Do you have any idea?
I will try, ma'am. As far as I know, there are 4 generic structure of the text.
That's right. Can you mention them?
Yes, of course. Firstly, orientation. Secondly, complication. Thirdly, problem solving. And fourthly, I'm sorry, ma'am, I forget.
Never mind. The fourth is reorientation. Well, orientation is about the setting of the story. Complication is about the problems in the story. Problem solving is about the ending of the story. And reorientation is about the moral value of the story. Do you understand? Or maybe any question?
Yes, ma'am. I want to ask you something.
Okay, Angel. What is your question?
What is the generic structure of the text, ma'am? Can you explain it?
Okay, I will explain what is the generic structure. Generic structure is parts of the text. Each text can be divided into several parts, which must be arranged in a good order.
Thanks, ma'am. I can understand it. Can I ask you the second question, ma'am?
Of course. What is it?
I have read several texts of legend, ma'am. And why do they use past tense, ma'am?
Okay, that's a good question. They use past tense because the text tells us about the event in the past time. It is indicated by the adverb of time of past time. For example, once upon a time, long time ago, many years and the others.
Okay, I see. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, class. I think that's all about our discussion today. For practical exercise, please find an example of narrative text of legend, then find the moral value of the legend. See you next time and good morning.
See you, ma'am. Thank you.